Okay. So last month, first of all, August felt like it was the longest month ever on the planet. Just want to say that for me anyway. I don't know. And I think it was because I was so anticipating September starting and just like finally getting into a new routine of my new full-time job of being at home coaching and things. And so it was like, I just felt like summer was never going to end. And normally I'd be like, I would never want summer to end. So I'm sorry to all my teacher friends that, didn't want summer to end. But I was like, I didn't have to go back to work this year, so I was fine with it. And I kept feeling like disconnected from the team and like lonely and like, oh, why, like, why doesn't anybody need my help? And then it dawned on me, probably way too late in the month than it should have, but because we didn't have our team calls. We weren't having our weekly team calls where we were connecting at least weekly. We have our Success Club thread that a lot of you are in, but it just wasn't the same. And so I was reminded in a good way how much I need this community consistently, like in person, not just in a Facebook group or even a bod group or in a messenger thread, but like this. And so I was really grateful for that. Now, that being said, before I get into like our whole presentation for the day, I did want to share, I think I shared it in the team page, but that we are moving to team calls every other Monday. And yes, it just so happened that the month of September, they're both on Tuesdays because yesterday was Memorial Day, or oh my God, was Labor Day. And then the next call, or the next week that it would have been, the guest speaker asked me to change it to Tuesday because she had an engagement on Monday. And I said, you know what, I can do what I want. And I really want her to share. She's the one that I want. She's the one that I had scheduled, I think in August or even the end of July, and she had to reschedule. It's all about social media. And so I'm really excited to get her finally on that Tuesday, the 21st. So just make sure that you note this month, and hopefully only this month, barring any holidays or any craziness, calls will be every other Monday, which is essentially the first and third Mondays of each month. Okay. I am going to be creating events for all of our team calls because I want them to be visible so that you can go into our team page at any time. And I'm trying to set up speakers and different things based on things that you guys want to know, or information that you feel like would be beneficial way in advance so that you can, again, put it on your calendar, know which Mondays are going to be our team call nights and things like that. And if it's going to be something, I mean, I hope you'd come every Monday or every Monday that we have a call, but that it's going to be beneficial content each night that you show up. So, and we've also moved them. Well, I said that, but we moved them to Mondays. We were doing Thursdays for a while, and some of the other Monday night calls. We only have, after this month, Monday night team calls. That's the only night of the week that we are going to do team calls. We will still have our What is Coaching. I'm going to talk a little bit about that tonight, like our sneak peeks and things like that. At this point, we're not really going to do like the first Monday of every month is this, and then the second Monday of every month is this, and then the third. We're not going with that. We're going to do it more on an as needed basis, depending on how our team is growing, what we feel our team needs. We will be doing team-wide What is Coaching monthly, at least once a month, if not bumping it up to twice a month as we get more into fall. So just some updates there. But let me pull up my presentation. I just did a training video for training, and I'm going to share it with you right before this call. So I'm super pumped up because anytime I get to talk to new coaches about getting started, it makes me so excited. And I just feel like after 7.5 flipping years of doing this coach business, I feel like I kind of know what I'm talking about. With how to get people started. It's crazy. So I'm totally sober, by the way, too. I'm just so excited to be talking to you guys tonight that I feel like I just have so much, and I've been laying on my couch literally since Friday. So I need people and things to be happening in my life. So first I want to go over our August recognition as we do every single month. And I'm not drunk, I promise. Our September happenings as a team and as for Team Beachbody and Coach 411, anything that's being promoted or anything happening this month. There's a lot of big things happening. And then just kind of chill, celebrate. You guys can ask questions, comments. I'm going to share some of our promotions that we're coming up with, or things that we're doing this month and next month. And maybe even open it up for some suggestions, because I really want to innovate our challenge groups, whether or not you're in our one big joint bod group, or you're running your own bod groups or Facebook challenge groups. I really want to come up with some really amazing ways to get our customers and our coaches results. So that being said, we've got some people to recognize in the house. We're going to recognize Laura for her rank advancement to diamonds, because we all know the spouse accounts are really just us, working our spouse. Don't tell, this is recorded. Oh my gosh, Lori. So Josh Schrader went diamond in the month of August, but more importantly, Alexis, who's not on the call tonight, I don't think at this point, she went emerald last month in her first month as a coach, like as a legitimate coach. If you didn't know, Alexis was signed up under her husband's account for a long time, because all the different rules, she couldn't re-sign up under Laura and all this stuff. And so she finally got to sign herself up as herself underneath Laura. She went emerald, she hit success. She went to Summit that was July, right? And then August, she opened up her business center. She went emerald, she hit Success Club, and it's just fantastic. So I'd love to be able to celebrate that. She hit the ground running.
Yay!
And did it, got her first promotion. And then there is my girl, I said Alexis, it's Alex. I was getting them mixed up earlier. And I don't think we've gotten the official word. I've literally been stalking my email because I don't know when I'm getting the update on Success Starter updates and everything. But we know that she hit, if you don't know what Success Starter is, Success Starter means that Alex hit 3 months hitting Success Club 5 or higher for 3 months out of her first 6 months as a coach. And I believe she did it in 4. It was either 4 or 5, so she didn't even take the whole 6 months to get that done. And I shared it on our team page, but I wanted to make sure that you guys heard this. So, I don't want to make her tear up or anything, but so Alex has been working so hard. She went back to school in person. A couple weeks into school as a teacher, which is one of the hardest things to be doing ever right now, besides nursing, which is what Carrie's doing. Her grandpa passed away, who was a huge part of her life. And when I try to talk about, when things are going hard, or when it can be anything in your life, and leaning into this coaching community or coaching or into your own journey. And I always wonder, when that's going to happen, like where people are going to deal with these horrific things that are happening, and it doesn't even have to be horrific, but where you're just struggling and you lean in. And I watched Alex grieve, and I watched her show up for herself. I remember watching her stories after this happened, and the only thing she could post was her workout or one little video or do something. And I was checking in with her daily, and she would share with me that, the only thing that kept her going was the only thing consistent or was her workouts, and was her Beachbody, workouts, and that routine, and those things that she could really lean on in this horrific time for her. And the last day of the month, after she knew she wanted this goal of hitting Success Starters, because if she hit it in August, even though she had a full another month or month or two to hit it, she got to be in the Job 1 test group. All Success Starters that hit Success Starters in August got to be in the Job 1 test group coming out in October. And she did it. She literally, on the day of her, I think she called him Papa, correct? I think. She's not gonna, she's gonna answer me. I don't know. Can't even see her on the screen right now. Which is
sorry, I'm like, thanks. I'm a freaking mess.
I'm sorry.
Yes, Papa.
Yeah, and the night after his service, she was trying to finish out hitting Success Club. Her internet went down. It was like 30 minutes to the cutoff time. She literally drove to a convenience store so she could get internet and send out a share cart. And I know that not only is her grandfather proud, but I know Alex was so proud of herself that she did it and that she really leaned in. And now she has this huge, and I'm talking a lot about it because it was so impactful to me to see this happen and to see her go after what she wanted and really make it happen, even in this extreme circumstances that she had gone through. And it just reiterates to me that anything we want to do is possible. And we're all different human beings, and we all take, things in stride and things happening to us in stride. But I just wanted to share that story. So when you may be struggling or whatever's going on in your life, I always know that I can lean back into this community, and I want to share that other people have done it and how it's impacted them as well. So I'm gonna stop talking about that. But I just was super proud and wanted to make sure I shared that with everybody. What?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. So Success Starter, she gets to be free ticket to Summit, recognition at Summit, and in a test group, which is so incredible. I think is there a monetary? No, I don't know if you get money too. I don't remember. And I just realized that Carrie and Sarah, you guys are coming to our team calls, and we're so thrilled to have you be a part of us. And I feel like, and I'm gonna have to be like, I need to know who on her team hit rank advancements or Success Club numbers and stuff. So, but that being said, in the month of August, all of these people either earned Success Club points, helped one person or more get started on their journey. And again, I say it every month, this is only one way that we can measure the impact that we have on people's lives. I know that there's so many other ways we can impact without earning a Success Club point, but this is just one way that we measure. And for me, Success Club, as a business builder and a business owner and a full-time coach, Success Club is a non-negotiable for me. I had 0 points as of, I think, August 28th, when I got my first retention point. It wasn't even a point of that I earned by bringing somebody new in. It was a retention point. And that's all on me. Like I was paralyzed earlier in the month because of other things in my life, and I wasn't doing the things like inviting and following up and all that. And so I got to this point at the end of the month, and I was like, there's no way I'm not hitting Success Club. Like, it's a non-negotiable. I just made it a lot harder for myself because I waited to the last few days of the month to get my butt in gear and start doing the things I needed to do. And I still hit it. I wanted a Success Club 10, and it's misleading because I have 2 business centers, so it looks like I did, but I didn't hit it in my first business center which I wanted to. I got 7 and 4, and that's okay because it's on me. I know what I need to do differently for the next month to hit my goals, and I'm going to be doing them. I'm already doing them this month. I'm not going to have a month like I did last month, but that's what I saw where I was lacking, the efforts that I was lacking in. And I decided to change them for this month because I don't want to be back there again. I didn't need anybody to tell me that, oh, you hit Success Club, it's fine, you did, because it wasn't my fine. It wasn't okay for me. And so I know I'm the only one that can hold me accountable and change my behavior. So if you're unsatisfied with anything, not even just talking about Success Club, but anything going on right now, what can you do differently to impact the area where you're lacking? I don't say lacking. Where maybe you're not growing or feeling as productive. Let's say that. Okay. The next slide, I'm going to share with you the coach of the month, and I'm going to turn it over to Laura to see if she wants to share, even though that coach is not on the team call, if she wants to, since it's her coach.
Kelly.
What?
Kelly, pause. Read the chat.
Oh.
There's a good one in the chat.
Oh, Sarah Whitecotton you hit Success Starter too? In August? So you're gonna be in the test group too? Yay! And I can't see her face. I can only see like 5 of you. So I'm just pretending she's smiling and laughing and clapping. That's so awesome. That's so cool because, so Annie Watt, Alex, then Sarah, I know, and I might be I'm supposed to. So that's so awesome that we have so many coaches that we know and are part of our team that are going to be in this test group. Because guess what? Then we get all the ins and outs and know what's happening before anybody else does, and have a better chance of getting the trainer on a team call. Just saying. That's so exciting. Like, such an amazing accomplishment. Carrie, I don't know if you want to say anything about Sarah since she's your coach, but you can unmute if you want to say something. I lost my water.
Oh, she's just kicking butt. I mean, we talk every day. She keeps me going.
I love it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. And I'm stalking my emails to find out. So when we know, we'll let you guys all know when that starts. So Laura, do you now want to take it over for the next slide? Oh, I gotta figure out my.
I do.
Okay.
Oh, look at how much pain she looks. The coach of the month this month, and someone's got to take a picture and like tag me and tag Alexis and all that. Is Alexis, and this, guys, this is huge. I'm so excited about this for her. To those of you who may not realize this, Alexis was actually a coach before. Let's start with that. She was on a different team, and she did not like necessarily vibe with the team completely, but she vibed with Beachbody, and she loves Beachbody. And so when I met Alexis, she and I taught together, and she was on a different team. And I said to her, like, years ago, I was like, if you ever want to switch over to my team, you could. Like, that would be so much fun. And she told me, she's like, I'm ready to. And so we did this whole switch where her husband was under me for 6 months, and then she signed up, all this stuff. Anyways, the thing is that Alexis, she really, really, really is amazingly wise with this stuff. She follows all the trainers. She knows everything. Like, I ask her, she's my go-to person. Like, can you do on this on the Ultimate Portion Fix? And she knows all of it. So she has this wealth of knowledge. And while she was working under her husband, his account, she started meal prepping with one of her friends. Every week they meal prep. And literally she changed this woman's life. This woman is going through a tough time. They meal prep every week, and she has changed her life. And she has so much to offer, right? But like, I feel like her, she's one to hold back on doing that because of, whatever, like a fear of putting yourself out there and stuff like that. And so when Alexis signed up under me, she's actually under Josh, if you want to know the truth, but when she signed up, I did not know this is a good friend of mine, and I did not know exactly what her coaching journey would be like. And what I can tell you is in her first month, I saw her rise to every challenge. She has a goal to hit Success Starters. She also kind of made it happen at the end of her first month because she felt like she didn't do enough. And she was like, there's no way I'm not getting Success Club. And so I think what I'm most excited about to share with you guys is I'm really excited to see where Alexis goes with this, because she's an Alexis I haven't known. And I feel like she's taking this coaching opportunity. And I know she has so much to give, but I'm seeing that she is doing the things. And, I too have been filming videos like Kelly today and talking to brand new coaches. And, I literally was saying in the Success Club video, I said, there will be good days and there will be bad days in this, I don't think I said bad days because I try to stay all positive, but like there are times when it's all going right and there's times when it's not. But when you do the things, you build a business. And that's what really makes me excited, is that she's doing the things, crushing it. I know she's got all of us behind her. And I think it's going to be really cool. I know that she has tremendous value. And I think you guys will get to experience that as she becomes more confident. And that's what I love about this team. Anyone can really step up to leadership. As you build that confidence, you start to realize like, wait, I have value and I'm going to put it in. So anyways, okay. I know I ramble for a while, but I'm really excited for Alexis. She's amazing.
What? You ramble? It's you and, oh my God, it's you and me. We're screwed. But I mean, seriously. But thank you for sharing that about Alexis. It was really cool to get to meet her and then, you know, actually see her name show up in the bod group now. And it was cool. Like, she went to Summit before she was technically a coach and then is now crushing it. So I love that. So September calendar, there's not a whole lot going on. Like, I mean, there is a lot going on, but not like a bunch of different dates. Everything's happening all on the same day. So that's good for September. We've already kicked off the Step It Up challenge group in our bod group. I will say that I am loving our new movers and shakers weekly post. What I will tell you for me, because I go in and I filter out and see who's doing the workouts and who's doing their Shakeology, and I love doing it every single week. The cool thing, and I encourage anyone to go in and just filter out. Well, you can do it by week or you can do it by whatever, and see, because there's way more people that are actually logging workouts, maybe 1 or 2 or even 3 or 4. But why we're doing this, like you have to do 5 and 5, is to get people in the habit of logging them. The first couple weeks that we did it, I wasn't logging my shakes, my workouts I usually did, but my shakes, and I would just put my name on there. I think it was the week 1, and Laura was like, "You can't do that. Like, that's even just because I'm the coach. Like, I know I drink," but she's like, "You can't. Like, you have to log it or it doesn't count." So then today, when Laura was like, "I updated did you already create the graphic? Because I updated my stuff." I go, "Too late, bitch. It's Sunday or Monday to Sunday. You're too late. You can't get it." She was so mad, but but again, I guarantee next week she will get all those logged in. We're trying to create the habit for people and our customers and us as coaches as well to get in there and log workouts, food, shakes, supplements, so that we can go in and as their coaches truly help see where they might need to focus more of their energy, right? If somebody's been your customer and maybe they're just like, "I'm just not logging, but I'm doing all the things," great. But the best way for me to know how to help you is if you log. When I go and see you've done no workouts in 6 months, and then you're like, "But I've done it all." That's great. But then I need to know how else I can help you and support you. Okay. And it's all leading up to something else that I'm going to talk about later, and getting people in the habit of logging workouts, nutrition, supplements, because it's all stacking up to something. I know that I did not do the first live for the raffle that I was supposed to do. I said I was doing it, and then I didn't do it, and I still haven't done it. It will happen. That will not be a recurring theme. I don't remember what happened that day, but anyway, so that will be going down. There are monthly raffles, so weekly recognition, monthly raffle. And what else was I gonna say about that? I don't know. That was just something we added I'm trying to think of new things to add to our challenge group to make it more interactive, to get people results, right? We don't just want people posting sweaty selfies and shake pics. I want to really be helping people change their lives and get results, physical, mental, spiritual, whatever. Because we're here to change people's lives, not just get them to post sweaty selfies, right? So 645 challenge packs still on sale. Let's Get Up challenge packs still on sale. I pretty much, if anybody, just so you know, this is how I do it. If anybody just wants Shakeology or they don't care about a specific workout program, I give everybody a Let's Get Up challenge pack right now, because it's $140 versus $160 for the all access Beachbody On Demand challenge pack. Okay. So I don't care. What? Oh, that's weird. Why does it go off the 20th? Which it probably won't. They always say that they are, and then they never do. But anyway, but yeah, be looking at that date. But I give everybody a Let's Get Up challenge pack because it's the best bang for their buck if they buy a Let's Get Up, even if they have no desire to ever get it. They're either going to pay $160 for no specific program or $140 for Let's Get Up. Okay. one of the things that I don't feel like I do a very good job on, and I want to start doing this in our bod group as well, is when we have supplements and things that go on sale. Like, I don't know if you guys know that last month, I think it was collagen and something else that were on sale all month. And I didn't even talk about it. And I think that was a huge miss, like that we should be sharing. I know Laura puts collagen in her Energize every morning. I know Kisa puts it in her, like, I know that we use these products like on our stories and things, but I don't know if we're always sharing them in our bod group to our actual customers that are already with us that might want to try other products. So this month I will be sharing about the beach, and I love the beach bars. That's something that I use all the time. And this is the big one. The 9/21 launches, and there's a huge update that I'm so glad I saw the update before I got on this team call. I didn't have time to change it on here, but the only thing that is launching that day as of right now is the Mix bike launch. So huge change, change. The Mix bike will launch on the 21st as stated, like they're going to go on sale for it's a second, third party. It's not on Team Beachbody, but on Mix Fitness Beachbody, whatever, there'll be links. You'll know how to sign up and buy that bike if you're going to buy it. That is still launching on the 21st, as well as Spin. What's the word I'm looking for? Spin classes in the library, in the Body Beta library. So they're going to launch the bike plus spin classes. Okay, so that will still be launched on the 21st. Body full launch and the total solution packs will now not launch until probably mid-October. This is happening because the body launch and the total solution packs, they have to launch the same time for some reason, something with the computers and how everything is run in our back offices thing. They have to run the same time. They found some, I don't want to say issues, but some things that they found through the Body Beta launch that they want to fix before they fully launch, which I am totally for, right? I would much rather have them take longer in beta before they launch. And they didn't share what those things were, but just that they want to make sure it's ready to go when they fully launch and charge people and do all these packs and, add the annual packs and things like that. For the body launch. So they don't have an exact date, but it will be about mid-October, okay, for the body launch and the total solution pack. So your messaging for the whole month of September remains the same. We're still anticipating this incredible launch of Body that gives them live access to classes plus all this on-demand library. If you didn't watch the National Wake Up Call on Monday, the coach talks about, she's literally built her business of not really completing programs. So Body is the perfect platform for her and a lot of coaches that she's actually in customers that she's brought on her team and into her groups. They like the idea of just jumping in and seeing what kind of workout they want to do that day, or doing whatever they want, or multiple workouts a day and not feeling like they're overdoing it because they're not following a program perfectly. Okay. So the messaging still remains. They can still try it for free for 30 days when they buy a challenge pack. They get that 30 days of Nutrition Plus for free, which includes the Body Beta launch, or they can buy it standalone for $19.95 to try it in its Body Beta, okay? I will tell you that my husband has been using it, I think, for over a week and a half, and he loves it because we're just an injured house right now. He injured his elbow, and he thinks it's tennis elbow, and literally the only thing he can do is rest. And he really didn't want to keep doing 645, which we were doing, because he's like, I can't do it fully. Like half the moves I wouldn't be able to do. I'd rather just take a break. He's doing a lot of the cardio workouts on Body. And once his elbow is better, he'll jump back in where he left off in 645. I think that is exactly how I'm going to use it. I can't even do anything right now. But when I'm on vacation, if I had an arm injury, I would do cardio. I think that we need to be talking about how we're going to incorporate Body into our already, our what we're already doing. Maybe you're somebody who's like, God, I really struggle with following a program. I really struggle with doing it start to finish. Body is going to be something that I am going, because when I wake up in the morning and go, oh, do I feel like yoga? Do I feel like a cardio? Who's my favorite trainer? Do they have a class recently? And just do a workout and feel good without feeling like you're off program. There's so many different ways that we can share this opportunity. And I think their messaging doesn't change. It just is a little bit longer until they get the full effects of BODi. Okay. And then I shared a little bit about the total solution packs. We don't need to worry about them. Essentially what it means is it's just going to be, you're going to be able to customize and really add when after in October now, you're going to be able to add, does this person want a specific program to their total solution pack, their annual bod and their Shakeology or their performance line or their glow stack or whatever it's called. And then do they want to add a year of BODi? Do they want to add monthly BODi? Do they want to add bar? Like they're going to be able to customize their packs, which I think is going to be really, really cool. But again, that's not going to happen until October. So we have more time to think about it. We have more time to figure out how we're going to share it with our customers and our coaches and our teams and people that haven't joined us yet. But just know the mix, which I kind of like that it's being broken up a little bit. I would rather have like the bike, like I'm super excited about the bike. And so I'd rather have just that, like, and because they're going to have spin classes right away, it's not like they're going to be like, hey, here's your bike and have fun figuring out what to do. And then they're going to go to Peloton and get a subscription there. No, they're going to have spin classes right away with that launch, even though BODi hasn't fully launched. Okay. Question. Yeah, I'm so glad they're different too. It was just a lot all on the same day.
Hey, Kelly, I have a question.
Hmm?
Are you going to talk more about the mixed bike?
I can when we get to the end if you have a question.
Well, my question is, because I'm going to
Don't
be
fit in your
traveling.
motorhome. I'm sorry. Well, fit.
I know. Well, here's my dilemma, because we're leaving here in between the 17th and 20th, but we won't be home until October 1st. So if I purchase that, I need to make sure it doesn't ship. So should I wait until the 1st? Do we have until the 3rd?
I'm pretty sure
to
it's not
purchase
going to ship that quick after you are. I don't know, but let's talk about that just because I don't. That's a pretty
Okay.
specific personal question. So otherwise, because I have a lot to get through. But that's a great question. So I do know that it's free shipping, free setup, some white glove service they call it. I don't know what that means, but it's all free. But yes, you'd want to make sure that you're home to be able to accept your bike. If you are thinking about purchasing the bike, I would highly recommend you do it on launch day. I'm just going to say that. I don't know how many bikes they have. I mean, I imagine the majority of the bike purchasers are going to be coaches right off the bat. No, not shut the F up. Just wait. Most things that we launch sell out. And I don't want you to be that person that waits, and because you can pay payments, not saying you should. I'm just saying there's multiple ways to purchase the bike. And I would probably order, if you are going to buy one, I would buy it when it launches. I would do your research now, figure out if it's something you want to invest in, and then buy it on launch day. I can't decide if I want the white or the charcoal. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know which one I want. But anyway, that's not the point. Okay. What else am I looking? Oh, so I don't know if you guys saw in the team page. Again, I'm trying to really create events so that you know when the major things that are coming up for the team, okay? Or even in our challenge groups. So it might be new that, we've been kind of doing events for a while, but just in case it is new to you, check the events page in our team page if you want to know what's upcoming in the month or months to come. Okay, and then I'll post about those events or things, information as they come up before they actually happen. But next Monday, the 13th, we will be hosting our Inside Scoop to Coaching at 5 p.m. I've created the graphic. You can save the graphic from our team page and create your own event on your Facebook page. And then you can invite people to it. You can't invite directly from the Fit to Love group because they're not in the group. You have to save the picture and create your own event on your personal Facebook page in order to be able to invite people to that event. Okay. Same link that we're on right now. It's always the same. We're going to hear from 4 different coaches. We're taking it back very simple. Each of us that are going to be on the call, which are myself, Lori, Alex, and Michelle Bogart. and we are going to share our story. And then at the end, we're each going to share our story. And then at the end, share what a coach does, how you essentially what we do, and then tell them how they can get started. The three different options: customer, preferred customer, or coach. Pretty simple. Okay. Like I said, next team call. So there won't be a team call next week. It will just be that inside scoop to coaching. You should be inviting every day. You should be posting, talking about it in your stories, posting at least one post a day about coaching. I don't even care if all your posts for the next week are about coaching. So that you have something to invite to for this coaching opportunity. Once you invite to coaching, if they say, no, I'm not into it, you can always follow up with an invite to a challenge group. You can't go the other direction. You can't say, hey, you want to come to my challenge group? No, I don't think so. Okay, you want to coach? Doesn't work that way. So if you start with that, especially because we have this event coming up and you love what you do, you want to share it with everybody, come hear me out, come hear some stories from some coaches on my team. And they're like, no, I'm really not into it. Okay, well, you might not be into that, but I'd love to invite you to my next boot camp or my next challenge group. Okay. Any questions on, and this is kind of the same thing that I just went over, those launches, leadership retreat, you guys, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but just sharing with you how excited I am that the end of this month, I am getting to attend my first ever leadership retreat. I've never even been to a new leader conference, which I do want to do a call about the new leader conference at some point too. So you guys know what you can attend, what retreat you can attend. But they've already shared that there's huge things coming for this leadership. There's more announcements, there's new products, there's new stuff. So super, super excited to attend this leadership retreat as a representative of our team, and then bring back everything that I learned and just be able to implement it together. So super excited. So I just had to say that. Let me say something. Oh, thanks, Laura. Carrie, are you going to New Leader Conference in January? Where is she? Are you in a New Leader Conference?
No.
Why?
Am I supposed to be? I don't know.
I don't know. We need to talk because I feel like you're too. Yeah, you should be. So okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we need to talk about that. Yeah. Thanks, Michelle. Okay. So trying to do okay. Two, not really promotions, but two events that one this month starting tomorrow, and then another one that actually starts in October, but we have to get people into it now because of shipping stuff. But the first one I want to share is the 30 hard-ish business edition. Oh, that's why you haven't. Anyway, 30 hard-ish business edition. I was trying to think of a way to, I started using the digital business activity tracker, and because obviously I'm a full-time coach now, I need to be doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing every day. And I know that every time I listen to a coach speak, a successful coach, or literally any coach, their success comes from using the business activity tracker. And it's a place where all of the income producing activities and all the things that we need to be doing to growing our social media following, to taking care of our customers and our coaches, is in one stinking place. And I know from my own personal health and fitness journey, I know from my business journey when I was in the 1K club and the months after that, when you show up for your business and for yourself consistently over a longer period of time than a few days, you are going to see changes and you are going to see success. But for some stinking reason, I'm not speaking for anybody else, I have such a hard time with staying consistent with the most important activities in my business, which is pretty much everything on the, not pretty much everything, but a lot of things on the business activity I can do, but the invites, the connections, the follow-ups. Like I still really struggle with those things and getting enough out and being consistent with them. so that I don't have to scramble at the end of the month or try to, front load at the beginning of the month. If I would just stay consistent with these behaviors, I wouldn't have to do these surges at all these different times, right? So I saw this challenge, or maybe Laura shared it with me. I don't remember where I saw it, but I took 5 tasks that for maybe me or some of you, some of them are like, oh, that's so easy. I've been doing that forever. But yet maybe not consistently every single day. And then some of them are very difficult for you to do consistently every single day. I know that there's so many, like I can literally check off the BAT, so many things on the BAT every day without even thinking about it. But the ones is the connecting and the invites. I don't know why it's the last thing I leave every single day. And it's the first thing should be the first thing I'm doing every day. So we want it to be doable, but also hard and challenging. So I hope that I picked 5 things that you feel will push, if you are choosing, this is a choice to be a part of this separate 30 Hardish Business Edition. If you're choosing to commit and be a part of this, you are willing, you are committing to doing these 5 tasks daily for 30 days in a row. Okay. The tasks are take care of you, work out, and PD. Obviously, if it's a rest day, they even have that. They even have that in the business activity tracker. And I love it because the thing that pissed me off is it like you did your workout and it's like, well, there's a rest day. Like I don't work out today. And so you couldn't check that box. In the digital one, it actually says worked out or took your scheduled rest day. So I still get to check it when I take my rest day. I love it. So your number one job is to always take care of you. 5 new connections. We had Kimberly come in last week and do a live. She's coming back in tomorrow to answer questions and go over more things about how to make connections on social media. 5. That's it. I think that even says more than that on the business activity tracker. 5 invites a day. 5 invites times 30 is 150 invites total over 30 days time. Okay. But again, I don't want you to feel like you have to do 50 one day and 50 2 weeks from now and another 50. And then you feel like, how do I find 50? If you just stayed consistent with 5 at a time, it wouldn't be that difficult. Or 5 a day, I should say. Post a minimum of 5 stories. And this is anything, workout, coach life, polls, questions, new challenge group coming up. A minimum of 5 stories. That's not even very many. I talk more than that in my stories every day. But I know that that's difficult for some people. And maybe one day you crush it at stories and then the next day you have nothing because you just didn't get to it. It's better to have less more consistently than a ton of stories in one day and then not show up for 3 weeks. Promise you that. And then 1 post or reel a day. And I know this is huge for a lot of you. This is why it's a challenge. It's not supposed to be comfortable. It's not supposed to be easy. My goal right now, and this is just my goal because it's my goal to post 1 fitness related or inspirational post, 1 reel, and 1 coaching post a day. That's 3 times in a day. I think I've maybe done it a couple times so far in the last couple weeks. I'm not doing great at it, but that's my goal to get towards every day. But I'm not going to get to that goal if I don't first start by making at least 1 post a day, consistently showing up. So what I want to say is, so this starts tomorrow, and that's why I'm glad I'm sharing it tonight. I've already created the thread for the people that have committed that they want to be in and go for these 5 activities every single day for the next 30 days. So October 7th or September 8th to October 7th. It's not supposed to be easy. It's simple. It won't be easy. I already know it's not going to be easy for me, but I'm committed to showing up and doing it for 30 days in a row. If I get to day 4 and I didn't get my 1 post in or my 5 invites in, I got to start over at day 1. The point is to see how, not to make you feel bad for having to start over or anything like that, but to see when you show up consistently, because I guarantee if you get to day 4 and you start over, it's not you're done, you're not out. There's no you're out of the running or whatever. You're still going to show up on day 5 and go, maybe I'm back to day 1, but now I'm going to start over. I'm going to go through all of these. So you're still going to consistently be showing up and doing those behaviors. And I cannot wait to see where your business is at the end of those 30 days because you took on this challenge. If you feel you cannot, if you're already going into this, that you're like, oh, I think I could do this, but gosh, I have a vacation coming up in 3 weeks and I just really don't want to be off my phone when I'm doing that. Or, then it's not the right time to take on the challenge. I don't want you to go in with the mindset that you already have hardships and it's not going to work. I want you to go into this challenge that you are going to do the 30 days. That is your mindset walking into this challenge. I'm going to do 30 days of these behaviors. I'm going to do 30 days of these behaviors. The hardest one for me right now that I already know is the 5 invites and the 5 connections. Everything else I do without even thinking about it. Well, the workout, but that's not my fault. The 5 connections and the 5 invites are going to be the death of me for 30 days. But I know that if I do that for 30 days consistently, I will not be struggling with Success Club at all. I know I won't, especially when I'm showing up on social media with my posts and with my stories and doing my workouts and sharing, and my personal development that's working on my brain is going to tell me I can't. So if you have any doubts in your mind right now that there's something you're just not going to commit, I want this to be something that you're going into. It's going to push you, it's going to challenge you, and you are going to find success in what you are able to do. So after that's all said, if I haven't added you to the thread, please make sure you let me know to add you, because we start tomorrow. I posted this little tracker in that group so you can print it out, or you can use it maybe digitally, cross off the days. We will be every single day checking in with if we did those 5 things. You're not going to be kicked out of the group if you don't do it, but you're going to start over from day 1. Any questions about that? Oh, Lori's got a question. She's trying to find her unmute button.
Oh my God, you guys make me laugh. So is this printable somewhere? Or where we can go through and kind of check on it? Do the check marks off of it? I'm a check mark person.
Lori,
Oh.
Lori, I just did a snippet of it and printed it. If you want me to do a snippet of it and message it to you, or
Oh, that
email
would be
it to you?
awesome. Thank you. Is it Dorado?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Dorado.
thank you. Okay.
I know you've
Yes,
forgotten
thank
who
you.
I am, huh?
No, my headset, sometimes it's hard to recognize people's voices. So thank you.
Okay. I have chat. Let me check the chat really. Anybody know Cinnamon Valenzuela? Is that okay? Just want to make sure. Like,
Oh, that's my girl.
okay, cool. Okay, yes, it really, and that's the thing, it really does bring it back to the basics. It's all the stuff that we're sharing in our new coach training right now. We, the coaches, we overcomplicate it. Not the actual business, we overcomplicate it. So, okay, next event, and this one, super excited about this one. Kisa helped me come up with this title because I was like, I just have this idea for the Shakeology challenge. I don't know what to call it. And Kisa came up with the Shake Your Groove Thing challenge. So as I was saying, when I was going through the movers and shakers, one of the things that I noticed, and this is on everybody, not just the ones that had done, that 5 or more. If you've seen those graphics, there's way more movers than there are shakers that get 5 shakes in a week. Okay, way more. Whether they're not logging their shakes, I'm thinking they're probably not drinking it at all. Because I will tell you, from my personal business, I do not have that. The only people that are on Shakeology HD, majority of them, like 95% of the people that are on Shakeology HD are coaches or preferred customers. I don't have a lot of customers that are on Shakeology HD. That's a problem. That's a message that I am not sharing somehow with my customers or with my people, that it's important that they drink Shakeology daily. Guess why that was? Because I wasn't drinking it daily. I've been drinking Shakeology for almost 7 years and 9 months. Okay. A while back, I was like tired of it. And I had forgotten, because I've been drinking it for so long, how good it was for my body, how amazing I felt when I had it, because I was doing other things and honestly, like drinking the last 18 months, and not eating as well and all these other things. So I didn't realize what I was missing when I wasn't having the shake daily. I wasn't making it a priority. And so that shows in my customers and in my people, right? If I'm not making it a priority, they're doing what I'm doing, essentially. If I'm not making it a priority and sharing that I'm drinking because I wasn't, then nobody else is going to either. But when I committed to 91 medium and doing 645, I said, I am adding it back into my diet every single freaking day. I have not missed a day. It's day, is it 51? I lost count because I'm not working out, but I think that today's day 51. I have not missed a day. I am back in love with Shakeology. I am pooping regularly. It makes me so happy. I have more energy. I just know, it's like I have that feeling back when I drink this shake. I know that I'm filling my body with goodness. I know it every single day. There are some days where I have less vegetables than I know I should, but because I have my shake, I know that I'm getting good quality nutrients in my body. So I thought this would be if I'm feeling this way, whether you guys are drinking it or not, I'm seeing it on our bod group. People are not drinking the shake. They do the workouts and they don't do the shake. It's either because they think it's too expensive, they can't have it, whatever. They're drinking something else that's way cheaper. And so I wanted to put together a challenge that challenges people to try our shake for 30 days or 4 weeks, 28 days. I do it for 4 weeks to see, is it really too expensive? Does it not measure up to their, Costco brand protein, which our shake is not a protein shake, right? It has a great source of protein. It is not a protein shake. They're completely different. And what I love about this idea, not to toot my own horn, but anybody can buy a bag, and if they do the whole challenge and they don't feel better, they can send it back for their money back. I will tell you, I have rarely had anybody take me up on this offer. That bag might sit on their freaking counter for months, but they don't send it back because it's just too much of an effort. Usually they haven't started their workout program either if they didn't send it back, but that's fine. They didn't return it. I want people, and so how I'm looking at this challenge and how I'm going to present it to our bod group, so I wanted to share this with you, is that, and how you can advertise it to people. For 30 days, 28 days, for 4 weeks, you change one thing, and that one thing is you drink this shake daily. That's all we're going to focus on for 28 days, is adding this shake. We know that majority of our people in our bod groups, they're working out, they're doing some kind of activity. Maybe they're paying attention to nutrition. They're going to do one thing. How freaking simple is that? Your only job is to drink this shake daily. You can drink it, you can eat it, you can whatever, but that's all they have to do. That's all we're focusing on for 4 weeks. And at the end of that 4 weeks, 80% completion, or 23 days of drinking their shake, logging it and drinking it. The details when we get there of how they get, and obviously it's the honor code. But I am going to have them do, they have to post a picture, they have to log it. There's going to be, things that they have to do. But 80% completion in the 28 days, their name goes into a raffle for a set of AirPods at the end of that 30 days. Okay. There will be weekly check-ins. I will be sharing a lot of Shakeology recipes in terms of Shakeology balls, mug cakes, not just a traditional shakes, but other ways that you can have it, benefits of Shakeology, because we don't just want them to drink it for a month. We want them to drink it consistently. Even when I wasn't drinking, you should see how many bags of Shakeology I have in my closet, because even when I wasn't drinking it daily, I never stopped getting my shipments. But we don't want that to sit in their closet. We want them to drink it and use this dense nutrition. It is phenomenal. Okay. I've met very few people. I have one person I know cannot drink it because she has a mushroom allergy or some crazy thing, that some ingredient that's in there, and that's okay. Sadly, they can't participate. They can do a lot of other things. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I had one person, I posted a reel. I've only shared this on a reel, and I had a woman reach out to me and she goes, "Oh my gosh, I just saw your post about Shakeology. I've been wanting to try it. I was just diagnosed with breast cancer and I'm having surgery in October to remove both of her breasts or whatever." And she's like, "I just feel like this is one thing that I could do either while I'm recovering or before," and I was like, "Well, first check with your doctor." But it was it's one, I literally put it out there as that. It's one thing that you can do that can benefit your health in a day. And I sent her the Let's Get Up challenge pack with the preferred customer. And she also wanted the collagen because I made my shake with collagen and showed me putting the collagen in there. She wanted exactly what I had. And I sent it to her because I had a $10 off coupon code that would make it $130, the same price as a bag of Shakeology. So why wouldn't I give her the year of workouts plus the nutrition plans? And so when she's getting back into whenever that may be for her, maybe it's even just the meditation, maybe it's the de-stressing or or yoga or something, she has access to that for free. Okay. So the dates of it, then I'll check the chat to see if there's any questions. The dates, this is going to start Monday, October 4th and runs until the 31st of October, Halloween. The cutoff to order for, I would think, to be safe with regular order, not fast shipping, is September 17th. Okay. Okay, didn't know if there's any questions. Any questions on this challenge before I move on? No questions. Oh, so I will say, so if they already have Shakeology, if they're already a Shakeology drinker or it's been sitting on their shelf, they do not have to buy a new bag in order to participate. They just need Shakeology. And so if you have a customer that maybe got the performance line and they want to try it, they're trying it for 30 days with a money back guarantee if they are not satisfied, with a chance for improved health, as well as a chance at some Apple AirPods or the cash equivalent if they already have AirPods or have other, you know, and I'll share all that with the group when we get there. But any questions about this challenge?
Yes, is this going to be a separate group or is it going to be in the fit? Group?
Nope, it's going to be the same group because I'm like, do I want to do this in a separate group because we're only focusing on the shakes, or do I want, and I decided I wanted to keep it in the same group because I want the people that don't necessarily do the challenge to also see how people, how people are experiencing Shakeology. And also see the benefits, you know, the things that I post about recipes or the benefits of Shakeology, so they can see that even if they chose not to participate. Yeah, I don't want them to miss out, is kind of where I was thinking. Yeah. Because each week that we do the weekly check-ins, I'm going to ask people to tell us how they feel, what's changed, you know, what do they see as differences from week to week by adding this shake a day.
Hey Kelly, do you remember the date that Cookies and Creamy was going to be back? Is it back yet? Is it? Oh, okay, cool. No, I just had on my next shipment.
Okay, because mine, I have Cookies and Creamy on HD and it shipped. Like, so it didn't,
Oh, okay, cool.
I had it like right in the round, apparently the right time, because I didn't get mine.
If we're going to ask that question, can we talk about, do you know when they're going to, do you know when they're going to make that creamy formula for the other flavors? Because I don't love the Cookies and Creamy, but I love vanilla and I love the texture of Cookies and Creamy.
What do you mean when they're going to make the creamy?
Well, I think they said that they were going to change the formula for all of them, right? But I don't remember when that's going to happen. And I would love vanilla to have that texture.
I don't think they had set dates on when they were going to roll them out.
That's
So
what
it's
I was
just
worried
going to
about.
eventually go.
Okay.
They just said they had to use up all of what
I
they
was
had
like-
in stock first, but
Yeah.
I'm with Rebecca. I don't think that they set an actual date. But that's a really good
All be
question.
classified as gluten-free with the new formula, but I guess I didn't know they were all going to be that creamy texture. But
Mhm.
so now that I've given a lot of, I forgot to share the new team training. I'm gonna do that really quick, and then I'm gonna open it up for questions. Because Laura and I just are glutton for punishment, and we just keep wanting to do more stuff and make it more simplified. Here it is. So I think I told you guys a long time ago that I bought this essentially on Etsy, and I was going to create a new kind of team team training that we could send out this handbook to any new coach. And right now it has my picture on it, my name, blah, blah, blah. And you're going to be able to personalize it so that it has your picture. You just have to make a copy. We can do a video if we need to remind people how to do that. But essentially, the only thing that you would need to change is your picture and your name. I thought about doing just like a team one where it had like a team picture, but we don't have, or just a generic picture. But personally, I really like it when it's personalized to me. And I feel like people, when they join you, they want it to be personalized to you. The content is obviously, team related and works for anybody. And I share and I talk, and I'm sure Laura talks as we are a team, we are all a team, we all work together. But I really like the idea of having it be personalized to you, and you send these to your new preferred customers and coaches. So obviously this is me. You would change it to yourself. It's not completely done. We're still working on the last training videos, but essentially this is the flow. We tried to really simplify it, like super simplify. So we do our welcome video like we did before, share the different types of coaches, how you can get started, where they can join Team Fit to Love. Right here, they can click and go right to it. And then this is where they can watch my video welcoming them and talking about the different types of coaches. Then, if they are a preferred customer, they can stop here. But you notice I didn't say if you're a preferred customer. I said if you are a coach or interested in learning more about coaching, keep going. So your preferred, I'm sending this to my preferred customers and my my coaches, because I want my preferred customers to get to see what's possible if they ever wanted to. Okay. Then this is pretty much the only place they're going to go for the trainings. These are the 6 trainings that we came up with, and you'd have to watch them to understand how this is a condensed version, and the wording might change a little bit, but basically the 6 trainings that Laura and I helped condense what we thought was the most important for them getting started and being successful in their business. Okay, so this is it. They watch these 6 videos. We talk about the different in-person events. And then we say, good freaking luck. No, just kidding. And then we say, take it day by day. We're here to support you, blah, 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 blah. And then we've got some additional resources so that they can dig a little deeper depending on the individual coach. Okay. So right here, this is super important. Obviously they can set up their business, set up their direct deposit, check out Coach Breaking News, click training tab. So that this is in the Coach COO, the back office, and they could do more training if they wanted to. Some people are just really into learning all the things. Okay. Then obviously the main places they can go on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, the coach relations, all that kind of stuff. Places that they need to be to get information. This is if they want to be an active working coach and they want to know when the national wake up calls, they want to continually be trained. They want to come to our team calls, or they want to know how to rank advanced to emerald or diamond. Okay. And we talk about those things in our call, those 6 videos. So it's not like they're not going to know what emerald or diamond is at this point. Then these are some resources that I use and Laura uses in our videos. So like I'll talk about, they can go and print out this and actually fill it out, do these things. So this is just those resources that I've already talked about in my video that they can then print out and complete the homework. Okay. We talk about the 4 vital behaviors. We have an entire video of this, but it's just some people like everything in print, right? Personal development. This is when with the inviting video, who they're talking to. These are the resources they're going to use that Laura talked about. Their inviting list, having a list of the people that you're inviting. Okay, invite tracking. Oops. This is for those go-getters that literally want to go emerald in 30 days or diamond in 60 or 90 days or whatever. These are those trackers. They can set a goal, work with their coach and their upline to hit these goals. Okay. They're all extra resources. They're not necessary to get started. That's what I want to make clear. And I'm going to make clear to my coaches and preferred customers when I send these to them. This has not been sent to anyone yet. But these are extra resources for those go-getters that are like, I want it all and I want it all right now. Okay. More on Success Club, which we already talked about in the videos. We're using the digital tracker, common questions. And this is beautiful. I think this is what I love, because I think it's really going to help our coaches, our new coaches, see how they can earn success starters. I'm really like, for so many reasons, I think it is such an amazing milestone, and it is such an amazing goal to hit success starters by hitting Success Club for 3 months out of your first 6 months. I think it's huge. When I bring on a new coach and they actually want to work the business or right off the bat, and I can help them set this goal in the first 6 months, and I can keep them around for 6 months, and they see some success in those first 6 months, the likelihood of them staying on and continuing is huge. Like, I don't know what the percentage is, but if they stick around and they have some semblance of success in those first 6 months, including success starters, they're gonna stay on. They're gonna be. So if you, and this is something for those go-getters. It's not gonna be for everybody. You know, I never hit success starter. Lori signed up as a coach just for the discount. It was never an option. It wasn't, that wasn't her path. But this is a path for a lot of coaches. And sadly, a lot of brand new coaches don't think that it's possible. So they don't even set this goal. And it used to be really crazy. It was the first 3 months and the first 3 months that you signed up. Now it's the first 3 months and the first 6 months. It's totally doable, as long as the person that sets this goal wants to go for it, and we can help them get there. Their retention in this business will grow substantially when they hit this benchmark. Okay. And then I love this too. Just your first 30, your first 60, your first 90. These are for your goal getters. I'm not gonna lie. But there are those unicorns out there that want to do it and will set out and do it. But this is a resource that they can use. And then a lot of the best new coach apps that they can use, and that's it. So it's almost ready to go. We're finishing up our videos. Laura has to edit and check over all my stuff and see if we like it and how the order and things like that. But again, this is something that we're going to be providing to you if you want to use it. You do not have to. This is a training that I am going to add to Team Fit to Love. This is a training that on the Facebook page. This is a PDF that I am going to, BB Links is available, Lori. It just it's not updated. I still use BB Links every single day. It's just not, there's no new products or programs in there. So they stopped with Let's Get Up, but that's how I get to my back office. That's how I create share carts. Unless there's just something that's not up, there's a program or something that's not in there. I still use
I'll have to double check, Kelly, because I got a message that it wasn't available. So I deleted it. So
no, it's just not being updated anymore. They stopped. There's no updates. But when I log into the back office, it goes to the new back office, everything.
Okay, cool. All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. But this is just another resource that we're creating for you guys to use. So I can't wait to roll it out. I think we had a lot of success with our last training. So much has changed since then. So we really had to revamp and simplify, because like we said, with the 30-ish business hard whatever thingy, it's back to the basics. It's the simple things. Showing up for ourselves and then sharing it with other people. That is what we do. Is there a question? I just had the coach link generator on my desktop. Yeah, that's another way to do it too. Any questions? There's no questions about anything. It can be about launches, Shake Your Groove Thing challenge. Yes, Michelle.
I see, Lori, that you said BB Links isn't available anymore. I use it every day.
Yeah, I said that. You must have missed it. Yeah, I use it too.
Sorry.
She didn't know that. She thought it was deleted.
Okay, sorry. I did get distracted. That's true.
I got the message that it said that it was the app support and the data updates are no
Got it.
longer available. So I took that as, I'm a rule follower, if you didn't know.
Not me, I break them
Well,
all.
it says it's not being updated. It didn't like, it's not like it's illegal if you're still using it. I'm a rule follower too. Laura, not so much. Just kidding. She's like rule schmools, which cracks me up actually. It's our generation, Laura. I got rid of the app too. Well, your generation needs to get with the times. Just kidding.
For the record, I never have used BB Links. So
Because you
somehow
don't have an iPhone.
I run a successful business without it. So just saying, when it goes
I don't
away
use
for all
it
you
either,
people,
Laura. I use
you'll
Generator.
somehow function. That's all I'm
Coach
saying.
Link Generator though create share cards.
It doesn't create share cards, but you're able to embed the link anywhere. And
I don't
it will
do that.
send them,
I
it sends
Google
them exactly what you need.
I'll teach you all. It's my friend Google. You write share a cart and then it pops up. There's your share cart.
Don't listen to her.
You can do share a cart through the app, through BOD groups too. You could just go in and share a cart and you can do it that way as well.
Yeah. All right, you guys all take your 85 million steps. I'll just use BB.
It just freed up room on my phone.
Hey, guys,
I literally, like, I was so devastated. Like I'm like, I'm not getting rid of BB links. I love it too much, and I never did.
just so you know, when we push out this new coach training onboarding, best practice is that you go through it yourself, which is like, I'm sure a pain, but you might realize there's something that you would hit on that we didn't even talk about. You know what I mean? Like don't just trust that it's gonna work. It's only going to work if you kind of know what's in there. You have an idea when you're onboarding someone, you know, what to talk about. You're familiar with those slides that she showed at the end. You know, the power of the tools is in your hands. So I would definitely advise that. Where it will be housed, I think we'll get back to you on that, Lori. When we finalize it, we'll give all the
Everywhere.
final
Facebook
details.
page, Google Drive.
The other
But I'm
thing
not
is
but I'm not doing any of my videos, so don't tell me that I messed up. Just kidding.
well, there's that. What was I gonna say? By the way, I think Kelly and I were talking about cleaning up the Google Drive
Yeah.
and cleaning up the Facebook files. So if there's anything in those that are your jam, you might want to just go save them. I'm not going to guarantee, like, the inviting script will stay.
Is there a way that you guys can group, like create a file in our Google Drive for all graphics?
It's actually in the albums on Facebook. One of the albums has helpful graphics.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that. It's
But
in
Yeah, there is
It's
like
in
because
the
I don't
coach
have
page.
graphics in the Google Drive. I honestly don't. When I save graphics, I put them onto Facebook because it's easy. I feel like it's easier.
So I know that it's gone into the SC thread, which is really hard to keep track of. But so if it's in the SC Facebook thread, that's.
if Kelly lets me share, I'll show everyone real quick. Include, because it's there right where you can
You
find
know
it.
how to get all the photos from the SC Facebook thread? It's actually really easy and I love it.
No, yes,
You do?
but I'm more of, I don't know exactly what I'm trying to phrase here because I'm fried.
Look at what I got here. I can't wait to read this post in a minute. When my coach asked me to speak on a coaching call, I wonder who that is. Just kidding. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just help Rebecca out here because this is something that I have struggled with because we do post a lot of graphics of the comparisons of like the Let's Get Up side by
Oh, the
side
coaching graphics.
and some of those kinds of things. And so trying to find those and save them, I wasn't always really good about saving them from the thread. And so I think it was Bogart that sent me some and shared them. But this album thing is new to me. I had no idea about album
Yeah.
on our Facebook group.
So-
So
On the phone, there's no album. I guess we have to go to on our computer to download it. If you're showing this to me on the computer, you can't do that album on the phone.
It's under media.
Rebecca,
I clicked-
slide all the way over. Like, you know where it says,
Oh, look, there's albums.
rooms got, yeah, slide.
That is funny. Thank you for saying for sliding it all the way, because I only
That
saw.
is the only place that I post the graphics that I refer to in trainings.
is in albums.
It's right there. Helpful
Thank
coaching
you.
graphics.
I'm good now.
So
I'm happy.
So
Okay.
the only thing I don't do, like the ones that Beachbody releases, like for Let's Get Up, I figure everyone can get that from the coach office. I don't.
Oh
have to
yeah,
get
not
those.
that stuff. No, it's the stuff you guys create to help out. I always see it in the SC thread and I'm like, damn it.
So this is how in this, because so I get graphics from so many different threads. Whoa, she's taking her clothes off. And I'm always like, and I'm like, where did I see that? Which thread did I see that in? Like maybe I didn't save it, or it's saved way back in my photos because I have 40,000 photos on my phone. So when you go into any Facebook thread, okay, you go into, if you on your phone, I'm doing it from my phone. I always save from my phone. If you click on the name of that thread, click on that thread, it comes up. So this is what comes up for iPhones. I'm assuming it's the same for whatever the other shit is. And then you scroll down and it says view photos and videos. It will show you all the photos and videos from this thread, from once this thread was started. So if I go to photos and videos, it pulls them all together in the same spot. All of the graphics that are shared, created, everything. It's phenomenal. So then I go in there.
That I didn't know. Thank you.
Yeah. Lori looks.
But that's in Facebook.
Yeah. That's Messenger. So if there was like Rebecca was saying, her example was like, I always see these graphics in the SC thread. And then by the time I go back to save them, it's moved way on because we're all talking and doing stuff. So all you have to do is go into the thread and click on photos and videos.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I was more of they're not organized in there, so that was driving me crazy. But
Yeah, sorry,
so
I
I'm
can't
glad
help you
they're
with that.
organized on the team page under albums, which
So-
is a no-brainer.
So I'm in the SC club. So where do I find the photos and
Yep. So tap on the name of the thread, SC Club. Tap on that at the top.
okay. Oh,
Light bulb.
You-
Woo!
you can teach old dogs new tricks.
Yeah, we can.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. That's very helpful.
Yeah, because I don't want to. I was gonna like, how do I say this nicely? Because like,
That was very nice.
no, not that part.
It's not on Android.
Yeah, it's not.
No.
Oh, see, that sucks. Because
Yeah.
the part that I was gonna say is like, I don't like. There's so much like I want to provide and I want to like do everything for everybody. It's so hard to know like where I put, and so it's like sometimes I go, I don't like I want to be as helpful and share in many places as possible, and then sometimes I just go, I don't know how to make sure that everybody has this information. Does that make sense? Like without being a total dick. But like, I'm like, I just save it to my phone. And then if somebody says, hey, where's that graphic? I can go send it again. But I don't know if I'm going to be like, every graphic I get, I'm going to go post in the albums or the thread, I try, but I don't think I get all of them. And sometimes I'll save all these graphics I'm getting from like this 5 to 8 star thread and stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I'm glad I didn't share that because there's just so many coming at me from different area, like with different information and stuff that it's like, I don't even know if I want to use that. So it's like, sometimes I share and sometimes I don't. I don't know. But, wait, Sandy just said it didn't work on her Samsung. Oh, your tablet, different, doesn't work. So doing that on my computer doesn't work either. So it only does that on the phone, only on the phone. It's weird. I tried to go in and look at video from the thread on the computer. It doesn't work. Only on, you have to scroll through the thread if you're on a computer. It only works on the phone. So, Laura, you slanging packs? What are you doing over there on the phone?
She's saying thank you.
Checking out all these new tricks.
Oh.
So
All right.
Don't worry, Lori, I'll remember.
So how can I ask a question? Because I feel like this is, and I know we've been on for a long time, so I apologize, but how is everyone feeling? Where is everyone? As I'm trying to, get speakers and make things valuable for everybody, like where are people at? We're going into a huge time in Beachbody history. It's also still a very unsettling time in the country, for multiple reasons I'm not going to go into. We can all just pretend like we know. And so I'm just curious, like how everybody's feeling with their business or where they're going, or like what do you need help with? Where do you need to focus?
Well, I'm gonna pipe in real quick because I've got to go too. I feel better now that our team's back on our schedule.
Okay.
And I was lost only because I was enjoying my life.
That's
There's
good.
no there, and I'm just been damn it, I'm unorganized and unfocused. And so this is a new time, new month, new start. So that's how I feel. I think it's great. And I'm so glad we're doing all of these fun things
Awesome.
going forward. So I don't feel too lost because I know you guys got it. And I'm so glad you do.
Awesome.
So thank
Before you go, get a picture.
Huh?
Get a picture.
Dolores, you're not dumb on computers. We're gonna all help you. Be positive. But yes, Sandy will help you. And we'll all help you. Okay. Wait, I'm doing a boomerang, so y'all have to move. Carrie! 1, 2, 3. Oh, there she is, Rebecca doing her face thing. Okay. Well, so I won't keep anybody longer. Please do not hesitate to reach out for one-on-ones, for support, for if you have ideas. This is not the Laura and Kelly show. Like, if you guys have ideas of things that you want to do in our challenge group or even with team challenges, we did talk about, I really wanted to talk about the 4 different things, the nutrition, the fitness, the personal development, and the community. And so we talked about really focusing on one each month for the next 4 months of the calendar year. And this month is kind of the steps, like adding, your daily step goal and things, adding something extra than your workout. Next month, we're going to be focusing on nutrition, adding in the Shakeology challenge and adding that. November, we were thinking about doing a book club and actually doing it, picking one personal development book that we can all read together with our challengers and our coaches, and actually have like maybe twice a month we do a book club call, like where we actually Zoom so they see how we come together. And then December, doing like a secret Santa kind of challenge or something where it's showing the community, bringing everybody together, to show the pieces of what it's like to be, what we do as coaches, right? And to go into 2022. So just with that in mind, maybe you can think of things that you'd like to see or add to those. We are always willing to hear what you guys have to do, what you want to do, because this is your baby too. Okay.
Kelly, the only thing I wanted to add is about the mixed bike. It's just a few of my thoughts real
Okay.
quick. I am personally not excited for a bike. I am 0% excited. Bikes hurt my butt and I don't like them. I am buying a mixed bike because I think it has great potential for my business. And I will put my happy butt on that stupid bike and probably not like it, if I'm being honest. And I'm planning on doing job 1 on the cardio days on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it is a business move. I'll be very surprised. I mean, I'm
I'm selling
open-minded.
my Peloton and buying it. So,
Well, I'm open minded enough to maybe I'll feel differently, but I don't think I will, but maybe I will, I'm not saying I hate it,
I think
but I am saying if anyone else is just thinking about the bike, I thought I'd just share. That's kind of where I am. I see it as a wise business move. And so that's why I will be buying the bike, even though I don't know where I'm gonna put it. Like, it's okay. And I think we're in this really interesting time right now where I think it's gonna be coaches buying the bike, right? And so just as you're thinking about what you want to do there, I do want to share, I think it's a strategic business move. And I think you start talking about it as we head up to Christmas. And I don't know what will happen with customers right off the bat and stuff, but I do want you to think about the fact that it could be a missed opportunity if you don't hop on that.
Especially with Christmas coming up, people will start looking at Pelotons and other things like that.
Do you know that
So
Peloton?
I'm not going to guarantee you anything. I'm just saying I think it's wise, and I've got to go because I miss my husband.
Yeah. I will tell you that Peloton, though, they dropped their bike price. They have 2 bikes. They dropped it by $400 to compete with our bike price. It's still more. It's still more, but they're scared. Peloton dropped their bike that they have never dropped. They have 2 now, so you can get the really expensive one. They're scared. That's huge because they want to compete with us because they know that we're coming out with a bike that is the same in all areas, but cheaper. So
You can, I think you can change your bike seat as well.
and
So-
my Peloton bike that I have, the seat is amazing. It's huge.
Yeah, so
There's no way I would have ever sat on that bike with the actual Peloton seat. It was horrific. It was like this big.
Right.
I'm like, that is
So
not my bike.
the seat can be changed, and let's be real, riding a bike without padded bike shorts is torture. It's seriously torture. But really quickly, I want to echo what Rebecca said. I haven't been on these calls in far too long, and I've missed them. I've missed you, and I didn't really realize until today that I've been lonely and depressed, and this is helping.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I felt it too. And what's your name? Michelle. We haven't had these calls.
Toronto.
Yeah, we haven't had I know I just have to name a Michelle and I'll usually get it. But we haven't had these calls for a long time. So it's not like you haven't been here. We all haven't been here. And so I'm very grateful for them. And like I said, reach out at any time. We're all here to support each other. And I'm just glad. And I think we'll be a premier team as of Friday. Yeah. Mhm. Usually I get the call, like I thought I got it Tuesday, but it Wednesday because it comes out Friday. And so I should get it tomorrow. And there's no way I'm not a premier coach, or our team is a premier team as of Friday. So just have to say that.
That's awesome, Kelly.
All right. Everybody have a wonderful night.
And how many coaches are in the network? The network? 400,000?